Hey, what's up guys? It's Brian here, Brian's Lawn Maintenance. Hope you guys are doing well. Hey, wanted to do a little blade sharpening tutorial for you guys, this time with an angle grinder and a flap disc, just to help you guys out with sharpening some lawnmower blades. It's actually late night, Sunday night here, about 7 o'clock. We're getting ready for the work week, just sharpening some lawnmower blades here. Figured I'd take you guys with me and show you guys how we do it. Let's check it out.
Make the ground shake.
Alright, well if you guys were watching real time since last week here, we put together our temporary workbench, and this is what we're using to sharpen our lawnmower blades. We actually have about a dozen, maybe 20 different lawnmower blades that we work with, and we cycle them out about every 8 to 10 hours of mow time. We've got about 8 total sets. Our lawnmower takes 3 blades, so we have about 24 blades between here, what's on the table, and then what's on the lawnmower. So here's our vise that we installed last week. Pretty simple design, another piece of wood underneath to kind of clamp that. And then this is already one blade that we just sharpened here with the flap disc. Now I'm going to show you guys here how sharp this blade is. It is absolutely beautiful. So this was just a couple quick second touch up. We're going to go through that guys right here in just a second. So here is the flap disc that we're using. Now a lot of you guys suggested to use one of these on our last video, and we have used flap discs before. This was the regular grinding wheel, cutting wheel that we had last time on the angle grinder. So this one right here is a 40 or 60 grit. I think this might be a 60 grit disc, and it works really well. Flap discs, they can kind of contour a little bit. It's like, you know, 80 to 100 little pieces of sandpaper here. Really simple design, and it can just contour that lawnmower blade. So this is a DeWalt angle grinder. We bought this with our own money. DeWalt does send us some products from time to time, in full disclosure, but we did buy this on our own. It was about 200 bucks. Takes the 20 volt max system, which is great, and it is a beefy, you gotta say beefy with every tool review, game changer, disruptive, innovative design. So I'm just having some fun here. All right, so here is my spark board, my little spark protector. So we're going to plop this up top. We're going to keep all the sparks away from any of the lubes and oils up on top. And let's go sharpen some lawnmower blades. Alright, so let me show you guys really quick, a little example. Wow. Looks like a little samurai sword here, doesn't it? Beautifully sharpened. One thing that does take a little bit of skill, not that I'm the best by any means, is keeping that really smooth edge so it doesn't bevel down. And also so you don't round the tip there, you want to keep that as squared off as possible. But I would say that's a pretty clean finish if you ask me. Now I know one of the questions a lot of you guys have are, do we balance our lawnmower blades? Absolutely, we balance our lawnmower blades. I do have to get a balancer here though. So this round might not be balanced, but you know what? We put them on these commercial mowers. They do a pretty good job. But yes, we should be balancing our blades every single time they're sharpened. Make sure you're scraping that debris off it, the material off it. That way it's not getting the blade out of balance there. So either you can put a little nail in a piece of wood. You can buy those little like $4 Stens blade sharpening cone balancers. You can get them on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description or whatever. I have like 3 or 4 of them at my mom's place. I got to get that over here. Now we do have that RBG 712 blade grinder, but like I said, it's not going to be able to run off of the storage unit. There's no electricity here, and it's too much power that it sucks off the truck. So unfortunately, we can't use it there as well. All right, so this is my temporary fix. I'm loving it. We can just touch up our blades once every 2 weeks. Let's go sharpen a couple more. I'm really enjoying this. By the way, a lot of you guys are probably wondering what are we using here on the flap. So this is a 60 grit 7/8 inch center hole. This right here, I think we got this on Amazon, or actually no, one of my customers, Plumber Joe, gave this to me. He's a plumber of mine, watches YouTube videos. He said, hey, use a flap disc, you might like it a lot better. He really loves this brand. No endorsement here, he just handed this to me and loves watching the videos. So shout out to Plumber Joe. All right, let's keep going. All right, guys, well, I got to button up the video right here because we got a lot more blades to sharpen and not a lot of daylight left to do it. Quick little how-to video for you guys today on how to sharpen lawnmower blades with an angle grinder. Super simple, nothing crazy. Now, really quick, one thing I wanted to button up with was a lot of you guys asked where the All-American sharpener was. That's a jig that you can add to a workbench table and just follow that contour up. We actually did a review video on it a few years ago. I'll leave a little card here or end screen or whatever that is. You guys can check that out. We actually gifted ours away in a giveaway. Last year we gave it away because we have the RBG blade grinder, which is a more of a heavy-duty desktop kind of blade grinding system. So I got rid of that jig. I guess hindsight 2020, could have used it at this point. What that does is helps keep that perfect 30-degree angle every time you sharpen a lawnmower blade. Cool little jig. It's like 200 bucks. It's not cheap, but you know what? That angle is everything when you're sharpening a lawnmower blade. Same thing as the balancing, right? All right, guys. Well, that's what I got for you today. If you enjoyed this video, hopefully it was a little bit more of a helpful how-to tutorial style video. Big thumbs up. Super appreciate it. One thing that doesn't translate through the camera, I always say, is the fact that the temperature is about 90 degrees right now in real feel 93. Don't let the sun going down fool you. It's a super hot day, very humid. I'm dripping sweat. All right, guys. Well, hey, thanks again for watching. If you guys are new here, our channel is all about helping you guys grow a more successful lawn and landscaping business. We do that with product reviews, how-tos, and so much more. So if you guys are in the green industry, maybe consider clicking subscribe, joining on the rest of the team, and we look forward to catching up with you guys here on the next one.